are going to hike from my camp on BLM land along Klondike Bluffs Road, north of Moab, Utah, to some dinosaur tracks, and then to this amazing arch behind me. This is Tower Arch in Arches National Park. But we do all of this cross country. I hope you'll join me. I'm camped at Klondike Bluffs, north of Moab. Over here behind me, let's see, how does this work? Right here. This is actually part of Arches National Park, the most northern part. And right in there somewhere is Tower Arch. And this whole thing here behind me is Klondike Bluffs. And somewhere off in that direction, there's tons of dinosaur tracks. So today I'm going to go from this direction and hike out there and see if I can find them. I might go to Tower Arch as well afterwards. So we'll see. A difficult one here. So these are all the mountain bike trails on here. Doesn't show hiking trails, but we can follow the same ones or just go with the flow. Quite literally the dino flow. So I was walking along and I'm thinking, gosh, this particular slick rock slope and that over there with the rocks looks a little bit familiar. And then I see these rocks circling something. That is a big dino track. That's pretty cool. I cleaned some of them out and try and make them more obvious. Some of them are not so obvious. But there's one over here. Look at this baby. So here's my hand for comparison. Wow. What do you suppose that's from? There's my hand. I have very tiny hands, by the way. Hey, so I'm really happy to have found them. Just going off feeling, instinct as to where I was before. Like I say, it was about 12 years ago. So that feels good. And I'm going to carry on up to the top of the bluffs here and see if I can find a way to Tower Arch. It's just amazing to think I'm walking alongside the tracks of dinosaurs. Isn't that just amazing if you just stop for a second and think about that? Okay, that the top of the slick rock I showed you earlier was a false summit. Here's another one, and then there's another one beyond that, another one beyond that. And we're carrying on that away, and there's probably another false summit beyond that. And hopefully when I get over here at some point I'll be able to see the rocks of Tower Arch. So as always, hiking off trail, you try not to tread on the flowers and the plants and the cryptobiotic soil. So right here I'm putting my feet in this little runoff. I'm happy to see there are some flowers out. Now you can see them. Somewhere in there is Tower Arch. This smells heavenly. From camp, these didn't look like much, but now they're beginning to look a little bit more impressive, aren't they? Okay, I stumbled upon the end of the road. Yeah, right on the edge of Arches National Park now. No pets beyond this point, no bikes, no vehicles. Way off in the distance there, beyond those pillar-like rocks, you can see the La Salle Mountains. Can you see it? Right down there. Alright, I can see if I can find a way down there. And that's where I came from, the four-wheel drive parking lot, except for I didn't drive there. I'll give you a hand.
I just need a tiny booster. There we go. Awesome. Thank you.
How about you?
Jump across that one section.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was one bunch of drunk people. Now I can enjoy this silence for a few minutes. This is the third time I've been here, and 2 times I've done it with my friend Norman, who's now passed away. And Norman, if you're listening, I'm thinking of you. Well, once that noisy bunch left, I got to enjoy this place for myself for a while. But now I have to find my way back cross country that direction. Let's go. Well, I've got some pretty serious terrain to cross to get back. Okay, it's getting a bit messy, serious jumble of rocks. Hopefully after this it gets better. Okay, well, the further down this I go, the worse it gets, so I'm getting myself into a pickle, so I am going to find a safe way out of here. Okay, I found my way out. Well, I'm up here, and there's a huge rock cairn down there. Rock cairn right there is a marker to guide people out of the canyon at this point to get around that huge jumble of rocks I started to go into. So I'm gonna climb down. Alright, made it back down into the wash. Okay, I think this is a snake track. It doesn't look like a lizard track to me. Alright, now I'm beginning to wonder if this is like a Gila monster instead. Because I don't know the tracks for them, but you've got this drag mark like a snake or long tail, and on either side there's these tracks, and I've noticed them. And look at this, it's got claws. Now I'd love to see a Gila monster, but I'd love to see him before he sees me. This is amazing. So it's something dragging, like a really big tail, definitely with pretty good sized footprints on either side. Alright, I climbed out of the wash, and there, right in the middle now, is my van Studley. That was a serious little walk today. Lots of up and down and scrambling and route finding. Yay! Home sweet home. Woo! After that hike, I was so glad to have a cold beer in my new refrigerator. I finally splurged on a battery, a new battery, 100 amp hour battery. I only had 55 before, and a new cooler. So I can actually have cold beer and I can stock more food. This has more space in it than my old one did. And have a beer and rest my tootsies.